What is good, y'all? I don't even know. Episode 9, bruh. Literally. I don't even know what to say. Just episode 9. I'm still sitting over here trying to process. What is good? This is your good sis Erica Vane right here on Erica Vane TV, coming to y'all with a Power Book 2 Ghost video. I had to get on here live. I was talking about it in a few of my videos. I told y'all I was going to get on here live after we watched the episode. I knew it was going to be an explosive one, but it was pretty much nothing that we could have done to prepare ourselves for what we saw in tonight's episode, and we're going to chop it up and talk all about it. This is going to kind of be like my initial thoughts video. I'm going to work through, process a little bit. After I get off live, I'm probably going to go watch the episode again so I can do my full breakdown video. If you're new, if you're watching this during a replay, then hit that subscribe button, turn on your bell notifications, because this week I'm gonna make so many videos. There were so many things. So many things. I can't. All right. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So, Tariq. Honestly, y'all, I literally put out a tweet and I said, this is how you start the episode. Tariq literally starts the episode in this fantasy sequence where he is walking into the canonical studies class. Is empty, and before he can actually approach Tate, all of the ghosts pop up. Jabari is there, Kanan is there, Ray is there, Keisha there, everybody there but Ghost phones in. He phones a friend in Caridad, but he ain't there. So we gonna come back to that. I ain't gonna make this a video about if Ghost dead or if he's alive or whatever. I thought this was a bomb way to really start the episode and revisiting all of the people who have died in connection with Tariq specifically, because there's tons of bodies around the St. Patrick family, period. Like my man Proctor, when Proctor popped up, I was like, damn, I really wish Proctor didn't die. We could be using Proctor right about now. I mean, Davis is holding it down, but we could have used Proctor right now. And then Raina. I was wondering, honestly, y'all, why Raina has not popped up more for him, especially as he was seeing Kanan more and more. I was like, yo, why is he not seeing Raina more? Because I know that she is weighing on him. I know that she is on his spirit, especially with him trying to fight so hard to keep Yaz or to protect Yaz and to maintain his family with Yaz. It's like, why are we just now seeing Raina? But I'm excited that we got to see her. And this, honestly, to me, kind of set the tone and did a little bit of foreshadowing, because you'll notice that everybody that's in this whole sequence is dead. However, before he can actually leave the class, he runs into Lauren. And I'm like, well, wait, Lauren isn't dead yet. Why are we seeing her? And honestly, I feel like it's giving foreshadowing. Even though when we get to the end of the episode, until we see a body, I haven't checked Star's account yet. They're probably waiting until the actual premiere time on Stars, the network, to actually put up a RIP post, if they're going to put up one. But until I see that, I'm not going to say that Lauren is actually dead. We wind up ending the episode on a very interesting, somber note, so I don't necessarily know for sure. However, it was peculiar to see her in this particular sequence with all these other dead folks. I ain't even gonna hold you. It was real peculiar. But, he startled awake, and he startled awake because Davis is calling him. This is the whole scene that we saw within the previews and the trailers about, Tate is going to take the stand. So now, like I told y'all in my videos, Tariq had to give him a photo. He had to give him the photo that he needed so that he could be able to blackmail Sweeney, which means he had to go behind Brayden's back and take care of that. Tate is a son of a gun. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I'm really excited for Tate's spinoff. Power Book 5 Force is coming. He was wheeling and dealing in this episode. He gets the photo from Tariq after going old dog a couple times. Shout out to my man, the homie Mark Dark, who pointed out how quickly Tate goes back and forth between old dog and not. Shout out to y'all. Life Changes was good. A couple people popped in here live. Y'all up late. Y'all must be watching and rewatching the episode. But Tate he doing some things. So he gets the photo that he needs. He gets on a stand, which we're gonna see later. Like, I got a whole bunch of photos from this episode. But he crosses over his brother. And we should have known that something was up when he was actually talking to his brother. And his brother was like, yeah, somebody said that they were a witness to the Jabari kill, but they keep changing their story. And when he said, don't tell the dago prosecutor about it, I was like, oh yeah, he up to something. But now I'm really curious, as I want to know if there is really a witness out there, or is this something that Davis and Tariq, or just Davis, might have cooked up? Like, did Davis have somebody calling, Kamal Tate, and have him like, or have that person like bother him like, oh, I'm a witness, oh, I'm a witness, oh, I'm a witness, just to kind of be a distraction, or kind of be able to set this whole thing up? Because it all seems very kind of circumstantial. It's very weird. It's funny to me also, y'all, how Monet actually ran right to Mecca. Like, sis ain't waste no time. She ain't go to the Four Seasons. She ain't go to the Holiday Inn or the Motel 6 where they leave light on for you. She went right to Mecca's house. And I don't know how I feel about it. I really don't. I cannot wait to see what some of y'all thoughts are in the comment section, because I don't know. I really don't know with Monet. By the end of this episode, she's agreeing to run off with Dante now that his whole cover has been blown. He locks Kane up in the condo to protect him. And it's almost like she's mad, but then she's not mad. I'm getting ahead of myself. All right, so before I even go there, we get the moment where we also saw an exclusive clip that was leaked. Kane got to call Lorenzo and tell Lorenzo the re-up not coming. Then Drew and Diana bust in because Lorenzo's tearing the house up, making up all this noise. I still do not understand for the life of me why Drew felt the need to tell Lorenzo the truth. It was really, to me, it was really none of his business. Honestly, truly, you could have got away with it. And I get that you only did it, Drew, because you were worried about getting even with the guaps. I get it. I understand. But this just made it 100 times worse. Now, one thing that I will say about this episode is that I was expecting Lorenzo to do more, and all we really saw him do in this episode was force Drew and Diana to go get his drugs back. And then once Drew and Diana did so, which we're going to talk about that, he just went out and made drop-offs. I don't think that he's behind the shootout that happened at the basketball court. I don't think that he is plotting and scheming, and I don't think that he released the age of Zeke to the press. I don't think he had nothing to do with it. I think that he's a hood, you know what, and all he worried about his business right now. And I do believe that Monet's the love of his life, and he's pissed about it, but I don't think that he's trying to kill her. I don't think that he's trying to kill Zeke. And the way that Monet is going real hard to sell the story that Lorenzo was behind all of this, it ain't sitting right in my spirit. It just ain't sitting right. Something is off about it. Let me know in the chat. There's a bunch of y'all in the chat right now. Let me know what y'all are thinking. Okay, so we also saw this exclusive clip with Zeke and Dante talking at the bar. It was interesting to me to see that Zeke actually reached out to Dante as Monet is trying to reach out to him and he's ignoring her calls. But I get it, because it's like, yo, this dude told me that he was my dad and I told him that he wasn't, and I ain't believe him. So he probably is the only person that I can actually talk to, or I want to talk to right now. Okay, cool. And he pretty much easily gets him to agree to talk to Monet. Then we finally get the backstory of like what happened. So Monet got pregnant at 16. She was in love with Dante. Dante wasn't nothing. He wound up going to jail. And her mother was like, see, I told you, he ain't. They sent her down south. And honestly, y'all, I don't know. I don't even know if I believe this story out of Monet, because she lies so much. Girl, you lie, honey. I don't know if I can believe it. Is this even really your sister that you gave this boy to? Jalen Rowland. I'm sorry. Jalen Royal say, I'm so shocked right now. Alessi Johnson, I think that was somebody else shooting at them at the park. MECCA leaked that info on Zeke. MECCA definitely leaked that info on Zeke. I agree with you. I wouldn't be surprised if Tariq falls out with the Tejada family and beefs with them. Honestly, by the end of the episode, y'all, I'm really feeling like anybody can catch a bullet right now. Like, anybody can die next. It really feels like that. Everything has really been thrown up in the air, and it's so masterful, I feel like, how they decided to do this season, in that they really They really constructed it in a way where I didn't actually see all of this coming. I really thought that we were getting led to go in one direction, and then we wind up going a complete other. I do think that Monet is about to backstab MECCA, and it's going to be bad. She's creating this war between MECCA Dante and Lorenzo. And Lorenzo Lorenzo only cares about moving product in his family. But then also it's like, well, girl, can you really even go back to your family after this? It's just kind of like, it's interesting. Kane putting Brayden up to go kill Lauren, and then like Effie out of everybody, I am just completely shocked by. And I know a lot of y'all gonna be in the comment section of this video telling me that I really should not have been shocked by Effie and her actions, because when I started to say, okay, I see it for Effie, everybody was like, no, we cannot trust her. I don't know why you looking at her like that, Erica. I don't know why you talking about her like that, Erica, because she ain't it. And I feel y'all. Now I feel y'all, because I have learned we cannot trust Effie. Honestly, y'all, I really felt like, when you look at it, right, when you look at the three women, I really felt like Lauren is Angela. And while Tariq made the simile or the like analogy in this episode of Lauren being more like his mother, in this particular circumstance, I could totally see it. But I really felt like Lauren was Angela Valdez. And I really feel like Diana is Tasha. And I feel like Effie was the best compromise between the two. A woman who could actually understand the business that he's in, contribute to the business that he's in, support him in the business that he's in, but then also be able to navigate these high elite spaces. Like, she goes to Yale, she's highly intelligent, like she had like the full package, but girl, you cannot be trusted. And I low-key think that you was smashing Kane. Can we talk about it? Why are you so familiar? Why are you calling up Kane? Like, I get, yeah, y'all was on the wire, but even when that conversation happened, y'all, and I'm going to go back and go right to this conversation and talk about it in a detailed video, because it literally is said that Kane and Brayden is on the wire. She says she got Kane on the wire. Like, she was so hyper focused on Kane. She went to go talk to Kane. And then while they were talking, they just, to me, I don't know if I'm just reading too much into it or what, but my woman's intuition is telling me that sis didn't had Kane before, because she is way too comfortable. What y'all talking about in this chat? Ooh. Effie can't be trusted. Why did she do that? Effie held Tariq and Brayden tried to save her. That was crazy. She is like Tasha. Yeah, Lauren. In this situation, Lauren is, because she had to run. Honestly, Lauren has to go. I honestly, by the time it started to happen in the episode, I didn't want Brayden to do it, because there's something about Brayden that, like, yes, he's in the game, yes, he's chosen it, but something makes me feel like I don't want him to go all the way there. Like, I like the lane that Brayden plays in right now. He can move weight, he can sell, he can support Tariq, he can do this, he can do that, but he has yet to catch a body, and I definitely didn't want the first body that he caught to be Lauren. So that made me a little bit uncomfortable, but yes, Lauren had to go. But I think it's kind of crazy that, like, Lauren is gone before Everett's gone. Lauren is Angela. I thought Diana was Tasha, but I think Effie is Tasha now. Why do you think Effie is Tasha now? Do you think Brayden snitched on Tariq, who kills Brayden's sister? Brayden's sister's dead? Brayden's sister's not dead yet. Lauren is going back to the Oval. I'm going to have to go watch Paige on the Oval. It's too soon. Yo, it is too soon. You are so right. Eresis? Fatima? Eris? It's probably Eris Fatima. I'm so sorry I mispronounced it. It is too soon for Brayden. Like, we cannot be just popping his little body count cherry yet. It's just way too soon. Oh, Trace needs to catch a bullet for real. the way that he was in there singing like a canary in this episode, I was like, oh, so you think that your white privilege transfers over to the streets. So you think that you can run around here like a well-to-do white man and nothing's going to happen to you because you can say and do whatever you want to in the streets. We got something for you. Like, I am so excited for when Trace catches a bullet. I really am. That's it. That's all. No remorse. Because he was way too proud to start talking. Why was he even at that table? And if like, the prosecutor has had that information this whole time, why are you just pulling it out now? That whole thing, Brayden, I'm sorry, bro. Lauren gotta go. Your brother gotta go. I don't think that he should be the one to have to kill them both. Or either one of them. But then also, y'all, I'm not even sure if Lauren is like dead. Because we ain't seen the body yet. And I don't trust nothing in the Power universe until I actually see a body. He was so... literally, Trace was giving pick me energy. I don't know. Look. Alimira. I don't know if Brayden is capable of killing his brother. If he couldn't bring himself to kill Lauren, I definitely don't think he's going to be able to bring himself to kill Trace. No matter how annoying, no matter how pompous, no matter how raggedy Trace is, I don't see him doing it. I really don't. I really don't see it. Trace is going to take this stand, and he's definitely going to have to catch a bullet, but that's going to have to be that. What I'm curious about, though, when it comes to this case, I definitely think that they should have already been pursuing a mistrial because there's so many holes. And all Davis really has to do is prove that Tariq did not kill Ramirez. And the only complication in the whole thing is that he also has to keep Kane's name out of it. So this case could have literally been done already had Kane not done the things that he did to further put his fingerprints and trace all on this dang on murder. Because all they have to do is prove that he did not actually kill Ramirez, and then they're going to throw the whole case out. And they would have to retry him or re-bring him up on charges to try to say, oh no, well, you actually killed Jabari, which I don't think that they're actually going to do. What are some of y'all's predictions for the finale? Because they didn't give us a lot in the trailer. Lauren is really dead. Lauren is really dead. I'm not buying it. You think that she's dead? Lauren's so soft, she didn't even try to fight back with Effie. Okay, so I don't know if I'm thinking that Lauren is dead because, one, both, I don't know what the hell is going on in these crimes, but I have been watching Power way too long. I have watched The Wire way too many times to believe that they were really planning to do murders the way that they did it. Like, Tariq texts Lauren, Brayden is coming to get you. Brayden, you're sitting outside her house and you're planning to kill her, but now there is actual cell phone evidence that she was going to be with you. She gets in your car. You ain't rent no car. You ain't steal no car. She gets in your car. So now her DNA is in your car. Okay, we get all the way to the middle of no damn where. And you get out, you put this gun on her, then you give her this money and tell her get on the bus. Effie has been following you. So Effie now pulls up behind you knowing that you could not do it. But then Effie puts her in her car. Are y'all really trying to kill this girl and get away with the murder? Or are y'all trying to go on trial next season? Because it's given DNA is everywhere. It's given, this is a very traceable crime. It's given 1, 2, 3, here's come catch me. Like, what? I don't know about y'all, but when the heist happened last episode, I was just like, so y'all not gonna take nothing out this condo other than this ring and this book bag? So Kane, he's gonna know it's you. And then now when I'm looking at this and it's trying to take Lauren out, I don't necessarily buy that she's actually dead, because the way that they did it was not covert. They were not trying to cover up anything. It was just kind of like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go put a bullet in you and that's it. I ain't seen no tarps. I ain't seen no gloves. I ain't seen no nothing. Like, y'all are getting caught. Y'all getting caught all up and down New York. Lauren is not dead. Effie took her somewhere. I feel that. I feel like Effie took her somewhere, and maybe that's why Effie at the end of the episode, when she gets into the bed with Tariq, she looks all like melancholy and all down and whatnot. I think that she does that because she makes a choice that's not used, like that she's not used to making. Like, she decides to spare Lauren's life, and now she got to deal with it, because I do think that she has feelings for Tariq. Like, I do think that she's really, really into Tariq right now. I don't think that that's a lie. There is some kind of complication with Kane, but then Tariq clearly, I don't even know why, y'all. I have no idea why, but Tariq is obsessed with Lauren and just wants to protect this girl and loves this girl, or whatever is actually going on. So then that's also something. Like, she just had the opportunity to take out the competition for real, and she was also a snitch, and she probably made the choice not to do so. So I know she's probably feeling conflicted inside of, like, this ain't even who I am. What's up, DL Wall? Dexter Foster says Lauren's ghost appeared with the rest of the dead ghosts, but I am sad if she is really dead. Dexter, but her ghost appeared before she died. He had that dream at the top of the episode. So that's the part that gets a little weird. I feel like they were trying to do foreshadowing with it, but then this is also something that I think might be a seed to, like, she's not actually dead, because I feel like he saw her ghost with the understanding of, like, oh, she did this whole wire thing. He didn't know the depth of it, but she basically is a dead woman walking because she did the whole wire thing, and he was already trying to protect her before by putting Carrie on the stand, but her committing suicide, it's like they might still have to go back and call Lauren up anyway. She kidnapped her, I believe. I think she's in love with Tariq. Not enough. Like, I kind of was getting there with her, and I was like, all right, Lauren, I could kind of see it for you, but she was just too civilian for me. Like, I just needed her to, like, give him a hint, write a note, send a pigeon or something to tell him about that damn watch. Like, she walked into that so stupidly, and I couldn't root for that. Yeah, I don't think she killed Lauren. I just wish Effie character had more emotions. Why would Tariq talk to Effie about Lauren? Anyways, the high priestess. That's the question. That is the question. And Lauren never walked in class. Yep. Okay, so when you say that you want Effie to have more emotions, what you mean by that? Because I think that we did see a bunch of emotions. Like, when she was talking to Brayden in this episode, and she was like, this is the game. You chose this. It didn't actually choose me. It came to my front door, and now it's already too late. I felt like we got a lot of emotions there. I think we also got a lot of insight into Effie as a character, because she kind of feels like married to the game, like, for real. But it's interesting to me because when she's talking to Tariq and she's talking about Carrie and how she would have expected her to just focus on surviving, like she did this to herself, Effie's in a place where she's good. She don't actually need to do any of this. So I also feel like she's not even in a state anymore where she has to do this to survive. So I think that while we're not seeing her be, like, overly overtly emotional in reference to, like, we haven't seen tears or anything like that, she is still very controlled. But I do think that we're getting peaks of emotion and passion and confliction and all of that. Because I saw emotion at the end of the episode when she got into bed with Tariq. I saw emotion when she met up with Kane. Like, I seen a bunch of emotion. Shout out to everybody joining tonight. Y'all up late? I was like, I gotta get this off my chest. I can't even go to sleep without talking about this right now. Naya Hayward says, I don't know why Tariq acting so obsessed when it comes to Lauren. Me either. Sis haven't even done all that. Like, first season, she was talking about your mama should go down for this because criminals are criminals and all. I was just like, Tariq, if the red flag can't get no bigger, bro. Like, the red flag really can't get no bigger. What's up, Joseph? Jordan Hill said episode 10 trailer. It's McClain laying on the ground with Drew holding a gun. You think? Well, what's putting the damn lawyer down going to do? Because Kane and Tariq are going to go down. If Davis cannot figure out how to get this case thrown out, Tariq and or Kane and or both are going down for this. I feel like Effie's in love with Tariq. I agree. Something is up with Effie and Kane's relationship for sure. This episode was better than 8. Every episode seems to be getting better. Like from episode 5 on, it's just like they keep turning up the heat. I don't understand. I don't understand how they can keep giving us this hot fire, but they doing it. Will Tariq have a good ending? That's the question. I can't even give you that answer right now. I do want to quickly talk about Kane. I do want to talk about Kane and MECCA. Okay. Because Kane thought he really found a home with MECCA. He was like really enjoying his position. He thought that I don't even know why he would believe that he had an upper hand and that he was getting away with all that he was getting away with. But you know, hindsight is 2020. I thought it was really dope how they had Kane's character call Monet when he thought he was about to have to fight for his life and or he was about to die in that penthouse. I was like, okay, so now we really get to see a moment of like what really matters to Kane, because he been running around acting a fool, sugaring coke, turning on his family, acting like this bop bop don't matter. But at the end of the day, when he thought that this was about to be it and he was going to turn out like the chef, or he was going to turn out like, I don't even remember, old crazy dude from the beginning that that MECCA killed in the worst way. He called his mama. I was like, okay, Kane, look at you, little mama's boy. However, he calls her. They, put 2 and 2 together. He sends a photo of MECCA. She knows that that's Dante. She comes for him. Okay, she's waiting there when he gets back. There's a moment where it really does genuinely feel like he don't know, like, wait, Dante, like Zeke's dad, like you used me to get to my mom. That didn't feel like he was actually playing. It didn't feel like they had actually talked about it beforehand. So maybe Monet had just got there at the time and hadn't gotten a chance to say anything to him. But I don't think that, like, for them to arrive at the end of the episode, by the end of the episode, they're up there and they're deciding that they're going to kill Lorenzo because he's the one that's coming for them. And now all of a sudden Kane is okay with it. While I think that he has enjoyed this ride with MECCA and feeling important and feeling valued and all that, that's still his daddy. The same way that when he thought he was about to die, he called his mama. I doubt that he's going to be able to kill his dad or let MECCA kill his dad. What do y'all think about that? MECCA is starting to spiral and lose control. He will be the next one gone. I hate that though, but it's also probably because I love looking at him. So I'm gonna have to work that out with Jesus, because he is a rat, and technically the rules say that he gotta go because he's like the ultimate rat. Like he's the rat of like every continent in a lot of countries. So you ain't lying. MECCA is going to eventually kill Kane. Can he kill Kane though? Because he's had every opportunity and he's had good reason to kill Kane. He hasn't, and it's all because of Monet. So do y'all really think that he's going to wind up killing Kane? Tariq needs to move carefully with MECCA. What's up, Brian Reacts? D Magic 716. MECCA gonna die in the finale. Snitches can't last long in power. But he's so fine. And he was so poised. But you're right. MECCA dying would be a big loss of character. We need more from him, bro. We do. I need him to run for like at least another 2 seasons. But I definitely feel like he's about to die. His whole storyline is coming to an end. Lorenz Tate can't die, Lord, because he's getting a spinoff. So he ain't gonna die. Yeah, you don't think he's gonna kill his father either? If MECCA doesn't die in the finale, then I can definitely see him dying early in season 3, because I don't see where it goes from here. Like, Monet isn't into it. She's not. She's playing him, and she's also lying to him. Like, but also she like lies to everybody, so I guess you can't really say that, because she lies to people that she cares about all the time. So I can't really say, oh, she don't care about him and because she's lying to him. But I don't necessarily see where it goes, even though I was actually kind of excited for the backstory that he gave. So when he corners Tariq in his room because he wants his bag, why? First of all, why did Tariq even have the bag? Second, when y'all stole the stuff, did you not check for a tracker? When people rob banks, don't they look for them little ink padded things that be exploding? Like, y'all be committing crimes real dumb to be criminals. Like, I just don't understand it. But okay. But going back to what I was originally saying, the backstory that they gave us with him explaining to Tariq that yes, your father killed Lobos, and Lobos was one of the people that I actually turned in. So make sure when you get to hell, you tell your father thank you for me, which was so petty. I was like, dang, we're about to lose this character. And he was tied to XY. Like, he's known ghosts. He's known all of these things all along. Like, he's known all of these things that have happened. So I'm kind of torn of like, yeah, he a snitch. The rules are the rules, and snitches gotta, die. But he also knows so much about the original power, and he could bring more of that original power story to life in Power Book 2 Ghost. And also, I do feel like MECCA as a character has like really upped the value and upped the story for Power Book 2. Like, this season, not to say that season 1 was bad, because it was not bad at all. Like, it was really, really solid. Season 1, first 4 episodes, somehow, some way, Courtney Kemp got me to like Tariq, because I really did not like Tariq. But when it came back for season 2 and now introducing this big bad big bad friendly MECCA, it really elevated all of the storylines. It elevated all of the stakes. So unless they come in with somebody else in season 3, I'm a little bit nervous of them actually killing MECCA off in the finale, because I'm just like, well, where are we going to go from here? Lorenzo is all right, but he ain't giving what he's supposed to give, the way he tan up this bedroom when he could be going pop random people just because he mad. Like, Lorenzo, he was giving all types of big scary meanie in prison, but when he got home, I'm just like, oh, okay, you cool or whatever. You want your money. That's understandable. Problematic said that part was stupid. Tariq knew what he was doing. Tariq wanted to keep the bag. I hope Tariq gets off the case, because I don't want him in jail nor dead. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Tariq, this is now the second season that we'd have seen this boy on trial for murder. I do think that we're going to go through a time where Tariq is going to spend an extended period in jail, and it's probably coming to season 3. What resentment does Brayden bro have against Tariq? Honestly, I really just feel like it's just his whiteness. I don't think that he really has any real reason to have an issue with Tariq or any of that. I think that he is just really in his white privilege bag, and as a white wealthy man, he think that he can do and say whatever he want to do. And like at the party, I remember when they ran into each other, he spilled a little alcohol on Tariq, and Tariq didn't like play like, oh, you a Weston, so I can't say nothing. Like, Tariq actually said something that could have been a thing that like rubbed him the wrong way. But Trace, F you. You look at this as YouTube, because I cannot, when I tell you I can't wait for Trace to catch this bullet. Yes, Brayden brother gotta go too. Monet may kill MECCA or Lorenzo, or both. I don't put it past her putting a bullet in both of them. Because, yeah, sis is giving very unloyal. Sis is giving inconsistent. Sis is giving, I'm a big fat liar and I'm never going to stop lying. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. So all of them need to watch their back. The money, he had to hide it because Kane and them had nowhere to hide it. But he couldn't have taken it out of the bag and put it in one of them lockers or something. Brayden Brothers dies. He has to die for sure. Omar the Boss. Who else is in here that's new? They just popped in. I want to shout y'all out. FGB Devo. Trace. Brayden Brothers has to go. He kind of doing too much. I want him gone since the frat house stuff in season 1. Facts. But he earned his bullet tonight. Like, he was kind of tiptoeing on the line before, but he earned his bullet tonight. Lorenzo always looking drunk to me. Lorenzo always looking drunk to me since he got out of jail. For real, DL Wall. He drunk. Is Lauren actually dead? China Goosum? Sorry if I mispronounced your name. I don't think that Lauren's dead, but that's just my opinion. I don't think she's dead. And if I don't see a post from Stars by tomorrow night or later on tonight, then I don't think that she's dead. Brayden is in trouble. Effie has something up her sleeve. She probably working for the feds, or she really likes Tariq. Yes, Effie is in love with Tariq. Effie is going to tell Kane that Brayden... No, well, if Effie didn't kill Lauren, then she can't tell nobody either because she ain't finished the job. So Brayden might be all right. Brayden might be the one start getting all nervous, running around. He might tell Tariq Effie had to kill Lauren, or I don't know. Like, he gonna tell somebody. I don't know if he gonna tell Tariq. He can't tell Lauren. So who we gonna tell? He gonna tell somebody if he thinks that Effie did it. What's up with Effie and Kane? What is up with Effie and Kane? They have definitely smashed before, and I'm trying to figure out when, because Kane ain't go to nobody's Yale. We need more backstory on Effie. Like, where is sis from? Who are her parents? Because I don't like that. I don't like how she's so close to Tariq and then she got other connections. Every time you turn around, it's a mess with her. I feel like Effie gonna set up Kane next season. She trying to keep the enemies close. You giving her some credit. Because I ain't see that for sis. But you giving her some credit. I think Kane gonna be the one to kill who? Kill MECCA? I could see that. Effie might be an undercover cop and help Lauren escape, or am I reaching? Have we seen Effie kill somebody? Because that's the one thing the undercover cops are not supposed to do if they're actually not crooked. So I would have to go back in. But she's also young. Like, she's Tariq's age. She can't be a cop. Effie's too young. You think Effie's finessing Kane? But how is she finessing him if they don't have no history? Because Kane ain't that gullible. Like, Kane gets boxed. Like, he ain't that gullible. Brayden is going to testify. Gwendolyn Ellis says Brayden is going to testify. He can't. If he testifies, he tells on himself. Possibly Effie party with the GTG, and that's where Kane met her. She my Scorpio sis, so I'm gonna hold her down. You gonna hold Effie down? I can't. Yeah, I was riding for Effie up until this episode, but now that I'm like really thinking about it, I don't think that she killed Lauren. So there's a little bit of hope for her. I honestly still think that she the best choice for Tariq because she gets it. And that's honestly why somebody asked in the chat and I didn't answer. My bad. But I think that that's also why Tariq felt comfortable enough to talk to Effie about Lauren and about the fact that she got them on tape and that he told her to run and all that, because Effie is literally like the best of both worlds. She understands what he has to do. She understands the position that he's in. She understands the decisions that he got to make every single day. And she has like value. Like, she has some type of perspective and experience to be able to give to him. Diana is fine and all, but she can only do but so much. Diana can only help Tariq out when he need to know something about the Tejadas. I think it's time that Tariq need to find some other connect. He need to find, like, he needs to distance himself from the Tejada, so Diana is of no use. And then clearly she played him in this episode. I tweeted this, y'all. I'm gonna need Diana to know how to throw hands and shoot a gun. Like, she's gonna have to show me that she can actually throw hands and shoot a gun, because if you're gonna be this nosy and you're gonna weaponize your tears in this way to manipulate people, somebody's gonna want to fight you at some point. And I really feel like Diana can't fight. Is that just me? Am I wrong for that? I think that Diana can't fight. She just gives me that. She's been way too sheltered for way too long. I'm gonna need her to swing back on Monet for me to believe that she actually gonna be able to handle this life that she's in, because sis is getting herself into some things, and I don't think that she's gonna be able to handle herself. He's not gullible, but you can finesse a dude telling him little things you want them to know, putting them where you want. That's true. Lauren couldn't get the same love from Tariq. In episode 10 trailer, Tariq told Kane, once you do this, there isn't no going back. I guess that's it. Oh no, because you said somebody said that Drew was on the ground, and Davis was on the ground and Drew had a gun on him, so that's not him. Honestly, y'all, I gotta go watch the trailer again. And I usually watch it with slowed down speed so I can like catch every frame, and I haven't done it yet. No, if you read the post from the writers, Effie has the messed up thing coming up. So does Tariq. And them dirty. She has had her own messed agenda. The writers said the backstory coming out in the next one. Okay, so Effie's backstory is going to be coming out in the finale. I was thinking the same thing. Something is up with Effie. I don't think MECCA going to fly out. He's lying. I think he may try to take Monet out. Monet's crazy. She trying to kill Lorenzo. I think that is 100% a suicide mission. While I don't think that Lorenzo is as scary as he has appeared while he was in jail, I also think it's like a suicide mission to try to kill that man. Like, just leave him be. If he ain't coming for you, girl, don't come for him. Who do y'all think those shooters were shooting at them at the basketball court? Diana is corny. Daddy Lowe said Diana is corny. Diana really robbed him and was sitting there crying on that bed, making him late to go see his lawyer. She's a menace. She throwing birth certificates down like Uno cards. She's a menace. What about Brayden's brother? He might get killed if he testify. Gwendolyn, Brayden's brother is going to die soon. That is a fact. He is literally a dead man walking. I hope he enjoys his next hit, because that's probably going to be his last. Monet doesn't know MECCA a rat, or did Tariq tell her before he entered the room with MECCA? I don't think that Tariq told anybody, because he got off the phone with McClain and then walked in, I believe. I feel like I'm the only person not too excited about the Tommy spinoff. Oh, ooh. That's a conversation. I'm excited. I felt like the Tommy spinoff is going to be the one that gives us the most, the closest to original Power vibes, but that was until season 2 of Ghost kicked into high gear after episode 5. So I guess we're going to see. I am excited to see Tommy again. I think that Joseph Sikora, the actor, is like utterly phenomenal. So I'm excited to see that. No, it's the white guy on the ground, not the brother. Tariq is going to tell Monet soon. That will be MECCA downfall. Effie is jealous. She knows that she'll never have Tariq than Lauren had, which is every reason why she could have killed her. Okay, I'm going to check it out. Joseph says he's on the ground. Drew kills him because it's a white boy in the ground. Watch and see. I got you. The shooters was MECCA guys. MECCA's trying to turn Monet on Lorenzo, and Monet using MECCA. That makes sense, because they ain't hit nothing. Usually when you send shooters, they going everything about it was just no. So okay, I could see that. I could see it being MECCA sending people to shoot at them. But then he's really about to die, y'all. Damn. Damn, they really about to kill Daniel. I don't think Effie pulled that trigger. She would confide in Brayden because she can't have Tariq knowing just yet. But to cover his loyalty to the team, he would have to give up Kane to protect them. Effie didn't kill Lauren. Why is everyone forgetting they all sat down and agreed for Effie and Brayden to get close to Kane for Tariq benefit? When did they do that? The devil Aliyah. Wait, no, that wasn't you. That was Nicole Blair. When did they do that? Because maybe I'm forgetting. I know that there was the moment that everybody was talking about where Effie seemed to have some kind of pause when Tariq brought up Kane, and she was just like, Kane gonna be there, but I'm worried about you and if he gonna come at you. And that honestly felt like she knew something but wasn't letting on to it when they were at Lauren's brother's apartment. But I don't remember him, telling them that they had to get closer to him. I don't remember that at all. He been telling Brayden this whole time to stay away, and Brayden don't listen. Lauren dead. Common sense. She's in the ghost dream with the dead people, but she was in the ghost dream with the dead people before she was supposed to be killed. You gotta remember that. All those people was dead. Lauren was not dead yet. He had just woke up for that day. So go back and watch it. She was not dead yet. He met with her on campus, and then that's how he found out about, her having Kane and Brayden on the tape. That was all after the dream. So it's not as clear cut as it appears. And also, this is power. So if we don't see a body, we cannot actually say that the body is actually dead. Ghost. But I'm of the camp of I don't necessarily believe that Ghost is dead. So I could be just delusional, y'all. It's Erica right here on Erica Bay TV. I'm on the West Coast. It's 12:21 in the morning, and we talking about this show because it's just giving us all the feels, and they doing what they needed to do. They understanding the assignment. So hey, if you really think that Lauren did and that makes you feel good, do your thing. I don't think she did. Are we going to see Ghost in episode 10? I don't think so. And it's really annoying me how they are using Ghost, but we're not seeing him. The fact that they brought back so many characters from Power as Ghost and did not bring Ghost, but then Courtney Kemp every week gets on that live and tells us that Ghost is actually dead. It annoys me. It annoys me because you have yet to use your own plot devices, your own storytelling devices to confirm that this man is actually dead. Y'all are literally skating around it. Omari would come into the studio for a day to kiki and play Tariq in his dreams. So if he really did, call him up. Call him up. Get that man on the horn. It's 111 of y'all in here. And it is literally 323 on the East Coast. Shout out to y'all for hanging in there with me tonight. Y'all some real ones. This episode was given. That's why everybody up like, oh, we got to talk about this. Yes, FGB. Yeah, Lauren was in the dream, but not in the room. He told her not to go in the room, and she didn't. That's some subconscious stuff and some really bomb writing. Literally that. He told her not to go in the room, and then he turned around and started to create a plan to get her out of harm's way because she's what? Not dead yet, and he didn't want her to die. Do I think that Monet wants to really kill Lorenzo? I initially went to a place of like, no, but then I don't know. She lies so much. I don't know what this woman wants. The only thing I really know is that she loves Zeke. That's the only thing that I 100% know about Monet. Everything else, I'm just kind of like, because she threatened to put Kane down without a problem, like multiple times. She yoked Diana up and she told her, like, I do think that she's capable. I don't think that she would actually go that far, but I do think that she's capable of killing one of her kids that's not Zeke. So I don't know. I don't know if she's really not trying to kill Lorenzo. I'm more leaning towards the idea that she wants to take out both MECCA and Lorenzo at this time because she's tired of these men having they foot on her neck. How is Tariq holding a 4.0 GPA with all this stuff going on? I want to know too, because I could never. The next episode is called Love and War. Now that's the tea. I feel like it's going to be around love interest versus business. And the crazy thing is like, I believe halfway through the season, before Lorenzo got out, I actually believe that Monet was like, yeah, I'm going to do this. Like, okay, I'm going to take another chance and I'm going to go with you. So I actually believe that she was really, really feeling him and that she was going to get a second chance and this was something real. But this episode just blew all that up for me. I think it was someone trying to kill Dante. Sondorius. But who? Because I know I made the prediction of it might have been Mahoney's men, but I thought that they made sure that they killed all of Mahoney's people. The way that Effie laid in that bed, I think Lauren gone. She could be. Man, all Dante business came out. Louisiana in the building. Concetta. I don't know if I pronounced it correctly. I'm so sorry if I didn't. I went to school in New Orleans, so shout out to Louisiana. Ghost is not dead because they never show his body in the original Power. He is not dead. I'm with you. I'm totally with you. Yes, she wants him out the way. Now that's true. She loves Zeke. She really do love Zeke. Like the fact that I said this, I don't remember what video I said. Make sure if y'all are new here, if y'all are just finding me tonight, subscribe to the channel because I do create a ton of content around Power as well as other hit television shows that are on. But I said this in another video. Zeke is a very rare thing. Like I know everybody clowning him that he dumb or whatever. But he is rare because kids in the Power universe do not get to maintain their innocence. And and Zeke has been protected for 23 years. He has only had to worry about putting a ball in a hoop. He ain't even had to worry about his grades. Like, she really do love him. Because the rest of them, she had them working. The rest of them, she said, you don't get no dreams. You don't get to go to college. You don't get to go do nothing. You get to do what I tell you to do. But Zeke running around smashing women and putting the ball through the hoop, living his best life, rocking Fendi, Gucci, Prada, and everything else. She love that boy. Do you think Effie and MECCA is connected in some way? I don't think that Effie and MECCA are connected at all. But she is married, so you can't be mad at her. I don't know if I'm mad at Monet or if I'm annoyed that I don't understand her. I think that might be a closer thing. She definitely got a plan. And honestly, Dante, if Monet got a plan, I'm nervous about that because all the plans that she had for the first parts of this season failed miserably. I haven't seen him doing any homework in a while. Tariq ain't did no homework since he got there. Since Jabari. Tariq stopped doing homework once he killed Jabari. I can't. We still got a 4.0. Monet is a manipulator. Geechee, you're right. She lied and said Lorenzo robbed MECCA. She did. She lies to everyone. Monet lies to everyone. Lauren needs to die because it ain't no way that she should have just went to old girl without a fight. Honestly, Lauren is dumb because if you put a wire on and you thought that you were going to catch Brayden red-handed, you wind up getting Brayden and Kane on this wire. Tariq has had a conversation with you and told you that you're now in trouble because you're in danger because you got these two people on the wire. In what world do you go and get in a car with one of those two people who's going to take you to safety? It's dumb. It's giving very dumb. So yes, Lauren, she has earned a bullet. Her dumbness has earned her a second bullet, but I don't think that she got one on this good evening in this episode. She needs MECCA to take out Lorenzo, then she's going to take out MECCA. I could see that. After Tariq said that stuff to Dante, I think it was for him. You think what was for him? Can you explain a little bit? Jay Harris, what's up? Effie is the new Tasha. Look at the vibe she gave off at the end. Remember, Tasha did everything for Ghost in the beginning, blinded by love or lust, doing everything to protect Tariq. I don't know if Effie is trying to protect Tariq, because I don't know if protecting Tariq would be going to Kane. And even if you're going to Kane because it's your business partner or your associate or whatever, he's a part of this network with you, she could have lied about how she found out. She's been spending a lot of time up at Stansfield. She didn't have to tell Kane. Tariq knows that she knows, and he let her go. So I don't know if she's trying to protect him. Hey, Baton Rouge in the house. What's up? I went to Xavier. The person who shot at Dante has to be someone from Old Power. Don't forget Lobo's connection, guys. I thought all the Lobos people were killed, though. MECCA's a rat, so anybody can try to kill him. That's true, but didn't nobody know anything about him until now. I think Zeke can actually kill someone. When? Maybe in season 4, not now. Zeke is soft as ice cream. MECCA set everything up. The information about Zeke, the drive-by is all planned. X2 Jones, I think that you might be on to something there. What if Effie is looking for a way, maybe a way out, you saying? Because she let go and feels like she shouldn't have. I don't know. I mean, Tariq was playing with the idea of trying to get out last season. I don't know if he can anymore, though. I don't think him or Effie can. How was all the Mahonies dead if they were shooting at the car after Ronnie, Bobby, and Mike? Oh, true. Well, they just robbed him. True. You're right. And then the Broad Street Killers is the one that MECCA sent the people to go kill. They killed all of them. I'm tripping off Dante being a rat. Me too, self-paid. I really don't want him to have to die, but those the rules. Monet and Tariq lie the most on the show. Alright, so yes, they both lie a lot, but I feel like Monet lies for no reason at all. Like, Tariq be lying to save his life or to protect the people that he care about. Monet just be lying just to do it. Like, half her lies don't even make no damn sense to me when you really sit down and think about it. I still think it's MECCA low key. He knew too much about his dad. Zeke just found out Monet is his biological mother and MECCA is his dad. Yes. There's no way that he's going to be able to pick up a burner tomorrow and cap anybody. That boy is... And he just walked in on Carrie, like, who hung herself. Let me air quote it. Hung herself. That boy is soft as ice cream and ready to fold. He is stressed and about to be depressed. Monet lies to herself as she thinks she's getting over on everybody, yet her own son doesn't even want to be around her. That's her major loss. Lynn Rose, well, you said what you said. Effie is protecting her relationship with Tariq. Raya Tate. Then why she actually tell Kane that Tariq no? That part pissed me off about her. Because she knew, like, Kane was trying to set Tariq up, send him to jail, and or kill him. So the fact that she actually went to Kane and told him, yes, she has you on tape and Tariq knew about it, you just literally just start the beef right back up. Brayden brother Trace got to go for sure. Tyrone going go to bed. I'm going to call Tasha K on you guys. I can't. My prayers are up for Tasha K. I hope she holding on and hanging in there, because that's tough. The Power writers wouldn't revive the Lobos joint connecting to Dante for no reason at all. It has to be a key. If not, for now, may play a bigger role probably next season. Alvin, you could be right. But I kind of feel like that opens it up for a lot of people and things to come back. Like, I don't think that this is the only thing that Dante knew about. I think that he was more connected to Lobos, but I think that he is very, very, like, dropped into the what was going on with James St. Patrick as James St. Patrick was running New York. Which means he also knew about the Jimenez. He might have also, he might have knew about everything. Jamar, she might be feeling like, man, I'm stupid, but I have this Chris Rock on speed dial, JK. But really though, maybe she's feeling that guilt of letting her go, or maybe she feels like she crossed him again. Well, I hope she feel guilt for something, because I didn't even want to forgive Effie after she crossed him the first time, but then she came back and it made sense. And I was like, all right, girl. But now this time I'm like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you gotta go. Tommy needs to come back to toughen up Brayden. That's one thing I do agree. Like when Courtney Kemp says that Brayden is not the Tommy like counterpart, I totally get that. Like, Brayden is a whole new take on a white man in this world. So I don't see any Tommy in Brayden. I don't actually see Brayden getting to the place that Tommy is, just because Brayden comes from like money and wealth and privilege, and Tommy comes from nothing. Effie is all about business, and she's fighting getting attached to Tariq. I think we all know Monet has something to do with Carrie's suicide. She lied and said that she was with MECCA at MECCA's place when she was really at Carrie's house looking for him. Yeah, I think that she did have something to do with Carrie's death, even though I didn't want her to, because I just felt like it was OD, like it was definitely unnecessary. And I do think that it could be possible that Carrie would have killed herself on her own. Maybe just not that night. Because she didn't have nothing else, y'all. Like, after they roasted her up in that courtroom, it was a wrap. Lauren ain't dead. Where my guy 2-Bit? I think we might have to wait to see 2-Bit next season, y'all, because I don't think he coming next week. I don't think Lauren actually did, because Effie didn't shoot her. She hit her with the fist or the gun. Exactly. Brayden is too loyal. Brayden is like kind of loyal. Or maybe Brayden is loyal, but he also talked back just way too much, because he be real shifty. And I honestly don't know. Like, thinking about going into next week, I don't know what Brayden is going to choose in reference to like his family. And now that his father know all that's going on, his father's probably going to want him to be away from Tariq, and he's really going to have to choose. And I don't know which one who he's going to choose. Do you think that Effie and Kane have history that they haven't revealed yet? Yes, 100%. They definitely have history. I don't think that Lauren actually is dead. Oh yeah, you already read that. Problematic for real. Effie is messed up. I can't really understand her. Also, I think Yasmin saw Tariq but played it off. I definitely think that Yasmin saw Tariq. And I was watching MovieBot's video, so shout out to MovieBot. Yo, two of my favorite YouTubers, especially in this power space, are MovieBot and Mark Dark. So shout out to them. But I think it was a MovieBot. I was watching one of his videos, or we were in a comment section of one of his videos, I think, and it came up about Yas. And this is something for maybe 2 seasons down the line, y'all. But Yas might be gone now. Like, she gets adopted. Her last name gets changed by this little nice family or whatever. Okay, cool. I could see Yas coming back and being the person to actually put Tariq down. And let me explain. Big Mama has said it. Ghost has also said it. Tariq has been the root cause for a lot of loss within their family. Yas has had to go to foster care, has now been adopted. Her name has been changed. She has lost her older sister. She has lost her father. She don't have her mother, which I also don't like the idea of, like, why didn't she go into custody with her mother? But okay, she has literally lost everybody, and it's all behind Tariq and decisions that he has made. Now, while she's young right now, and Tariq is her family, so it's like, I want to be with you because you're my family, and Big Mama's drunk and I can't be with her, so I want to be with you. I could see her, even if this is a good family, I could see her growing up and getting resentful that she ain't got no family because my brother got rid of all of our family. That would be something for Tariq's ass, y'all. Like, that to me would be the ultimate way for, like, this set of the spinoff, the Power Book 2 universe to end with Yaz killing Tariq when she's older. But again, that's like 3 seasons down the line. I could see it. If they make it that far, y'all, I could definitely see them doing something like that. And again, shout out to MovieBot, because I think I was in his comment section and we were talking about that. And I really could see that. That would be some, like, full circle writing for real. Jesus Ravens Benotz says, who believe that Ghost is dead? Let them know in the chat, y'all. Who believes that Ghost is dead? I wish I could get my let me turn this on so that y'all can actually see the chat, because I don't got that working. Hold on one second. Let me read some of these off, and I'm gonna try to get this chat on here so that y'all can, like, see it on screen. If Monet killed MECCA, she would be broke. MECCA has the money. Lorenzo is trying to make his money. Monet choosing living life with MECCA. Well, if she is going to do that, then I guess I don't know. I really just don't see her doing it now. She's giving very Snake vibes right now. But she needs to figure out something, because Zeke ain't even back on board. So her whole little escape plan ain't even gonna work, because he ain't with it. He don't want nothing to do with her. He just got his behind up on stage talking about he trying to distance himself from his family. Not gonna lie, they foreshadow Ghost being alive. They really do. And it's so funny because so many people, I posted a video on the channel, y'all, about Ramona and Ghost being the ones to adopt Yaz. And there were so many people in the comment section that was so pissed with me, talking about I needed to let Ghost go. He's dead. And I was just like, all right, that's how y'all feel. But they also have given us way too much to support that he's actually not dead. So do with that what you will. All right, let's see if this is gonna work. It's gonna bring the chat up for me. I hope so. MECCA sent those shooters to the basketball court. I totally believe that. Effie just put new ideas in Kane's head about Tariq just when they was beginning to trust him. Exactly. That's part of the reason why I really don't feel like Effie was truly thinking about Tariq when she went to go see Kane, because if she did, she would have been wiser with her words. Like, she really would have been wiser with her words, and she would have kept Tariq out of it, but still gave him the tip. I didn't see that comment with Dante/MECCA is a snitch. Hey, C. I feel bad for Tariq. His mom probably thinking about him crazy, and his sister don't even want to be in foster care. I mean, all of this could have been avoided had he just not killed Ghost or shot Ghost. It's so crazy, y'all, because when you think about season 6 of Power, Ghost decided that he wasn't going to take the fall for Tariq and that he was going to, figure out a way for him not to get no jail time. He would just get probation. He would go on the road with him to the governor's mansion. And Tariq was just like, no, I'm not copping to this. I'm not doing it. But then in this season, we get to see him basically risk it all to protect Yaz and like, oh, well, if I got to go to jail, I'll just go to jail. And it's just like, you could have did this 2 years ago and we would all not be here and there'd be a bunch of people still alive. But I love you though, Tariq. Like, I'm riding for you. However, this is a big ass mess that he made. So I don't know if I'm torn. Like, I do feel bad for Tariq because bruh is stressed. They got this man running all over New York. Thank God that judge put that ankle monitor on Tariq, because the way that Tejada's had him running around with no car, it was very ghetto. So now he has to stay in one place. However, I feel bad for him, but then also a lot of it he did call on himself. Gwendolyn, I have a video about that. You asked a question about Ramona. I have a video on the channel, so go check it out after this live. Detective Santana and Ghost look alike to me, to be honest. Yes. Antoine, I was actually excited about him. However, he's on The Boys, so they didn't get to keep him like they wanted to because of scheduling conflicts with the show and filming. Alvin wants to know, do y'all think they saving up for Ramona for power influence, or maybe she would or could reintroduce then? Kind of weird how the one character just disappeared from the entire universe with James. It is very weird, y'all. It's very weird and coincidental. It's so weird. Why isn't my chat working? Okay, I tried to get this chat to work, but it didn't work tonight, y'all. It is also very, very late. Any other thoughts about the episode? Ghost is not dead. Zaya so ruthless. What's up? Kiana, what's up? Where's Tommy? We about to see next week. We about to see what Tommy doing next week. I'm gonna need Force to give. Like, they were real cute with Power Book 3, Raising Kanan. They came in, they did what they were supposed to do. They raised the stakes when it came to Power Book 2 Go Season 2. Force just has to be a problem. Like, Force is gonna have to be next level, especially with it leading, like, coming right after season 2 of Power Book 2 Ghost. Who is Ramona? Ramona is the politician that was trying to help Ghost get elected, that wound up getting into a relationship with him after Angie was killed. Who do you think sent the text message to reporters about Zeke's age? MECCA. Tommy's in Chicago. Funny part is MECCA still holds a vendetta against Ghost is dead. No, he didn't hold a vendetta against, well, I mean, maybe Ghost did something to him, because he did say he's in hell, so maybe he do have some ill will to him. The clothes that they wear are awesome. Yeah, the styling is really dope on the show. I hope Tariq can finally buy a car with the $2 million that he gets from MECCA. I want to know what Tariq think he gonna do with it. Y'all think Tariq trying to run? Why does he need it in an offshore bank account? I feel like Ghost will show up at the end of the season finale and episode 10 and save Tariq. Antoine, I don't know if we're gonna see Ghost that soon. I don't think we're gonna see him next week, but maybe anything can happen. I'm not right on the show, so I don't know. The lawyer is sus to me. I think he knows Ghost is alive, and I think that Yaz could still end up with Ghost and Ramona. I do too. That's why I made a whole video about it. Ramona is filming a different show right now. Okay. I think Brayden gonna get his first body. I think it might be Kane. They can't kill Woody off this show. That would be taking it a bit too far. Woody is definitely a liability, but he makes for great TV. So I can't. I mean, Kane is a liability. Woody is not a liability. Woody is a phenomenal actor, but Kane, we need him on this show. I could definitely see, Nicole, you talking about Kane is going to get locked up. I could definitely see that. Any other predictions y'all have for the next week's season finale? Since we all sitting up in the middle of the night talking about Power Book 2 Ghost. I think this is insane. So many of y'all are on. I love it. Thank you so much. Make sure that you like this video. Hit the subscribe button if you're new here so that you don't miss when I post any other videos. I'm breaking down quite a lot. I see Ghost coming back to save Tariq around season 5 or later or something. That stuff, I agree. I could definitely see it then. Honestly, y'all, maybe I should make a video about this because I felt like Ghost has not been dead this entire time. I could really see them rebooting Power once all of the shows are up and doing really, really well. I could see us getting like season 7 of Power 3 years from now. And that tying in Ghost, tying in Force, tying in Influence, and like then having it be him and how he interacts with all these people in their different spaces. I would love that, actually. I think that would be like some next level, best of the decade television making, honestly. It's like what they should have been able to do with Game of Thrones, but they weren't because they gave up on it. I think Brayden's first body could be traced. I don't know if Brayden got it in it to kill his father. He couldn't kill Lauren. I mean, his brother. I don't think he could kill his brother if he couldn't kill Lauren. No, Davis isn't Ghost's brother. Even though we do need to figure out who Ghost's brother is, because he mentioned the brother before and we never heard anything else about it. And I'm also annoyed with the fact that we were introduced to Davis's brother, but we ain't seen nothing else about him in this season. So we know that that's coming in season 3. But why did they have to introduce that now? Alvin, you think Brayden would kill Trace too? You think that he don't like his brother that much? He like Lauren more than he like his brother? What? How is the lawyer keeping papers from Ghost and giving it to Tariq? Like, how is you still getting stuff from Ghost when he's dead already? Don't make sense. Well, if he's the estate person, then that does make sense. It just, I don't know if I believe that the Ghost that was mourning Angela, rushing this relationship with Ramona, going up for lieutenant governor, getting all busy, doing all this stuff while also falling off the wagon. Like, also Ghost started to abuse alcohol at the time because he was also grieving, right? I don't believe that Ghost would have been this on the ball with everything. Will Davis definitely pawn the ring? That ring is not something that you can actually like pawn at like a pawn shop. It's too valuable. He's going to try to move it, which is probably what's going to have him cross paths with MECCA, because MECCA's going to get that damn ring back. I got a video on that too, y'all. Listen, we is on it. We is having these conversations. So again, hit that subscribe button, and then once I hop off of here, there's literally like 4 videos that y'all could go watch. I talk about the ring and MECCA coming for it and what's going to happen if he don't get it back. I talk about Ramona and Ghosts. I talk about Monet choosing MECCA, but I also recorded that before this episode. So I'm going to go back and watch it myself to see if I still feel the same. I would hate for Brayden to do this, but he definitely might kill his brother. He never really cared about dudes. So, but it's still your brother. I don't know. I don't know if I could do it. They made it seem like Kane was going to die at MECCA's house. No, but then when Monet said all that she said, she's like, so he left you in his house with the phone. Like, no, if he was going to kill you, you would be tied up. You would be, no, it don't make sense. So, yes, we got worried for like a split second, but MECCA literally had every opportunity to kill Kane and he didn't. When Kane lied about Tariq following him, he could have killed him. When when he knew, like the moment that he knew that this was all Kane's doing and he killed the chef, he could have killed Kane. He wasn't going to kill Kane. Effie is MECCA's inside girl. I don't know about that. No, the lawyer guy that gave Reek papers. Yeah, he's the estate lawyer for the St. Patrick's. Oh, you think the lawyer might be his... Yo, I never thought about that. Not y'all out here we coming together pulling plots and stories and this, that, and the third at 1 o'clock in the morning. Yo, The attorney could be Ghost. I'm going to look into that. I'm going to go back and rewatch some stuff. Because it could be. Dang, y'all just blowing my mind on this live. I think Brayden will kill his brother because his brother will get all of them locked up. I guess we're going to see. I think Brayden killing Trace will be the wake-up call, what the game is really like and what he has to do. And that's why I think he will do it. Only way I could see Brayden killing Trace is if he has a gun to his head and they making him put a gun to his brother's head. That's the only way I see it happening. Kane is soft compared to Tariq. Jay Harris, you sure? Did I read that right? Kane is soft compared to Tariq. I'm gonna just go ahead and you could clarify for me if you like, because I'm not too sure about that. Dirty Diana gonna have to redeem herself in the finale. Frank Will TV, I don't see her doing it. I just want her to learn how to fight or shoot a gun, because she gonna have big problems in season 3 since she won all the smoke. He pops up quite a bit, the lawyer. Effie is, if you pay attention, when Tariq spoke about Lauren's tape, she was only worried about Kane being on the recording, not Brayden. Romantic, Watson? Exactly. That's why I think that she had something going on with Kane previously. Can you see in season finale that it looks like Drew has a gun on Kane? I gotta go back and rewatch it. I haven't had a chance to, I literally hopped right on here. So I haven't had a chance to watch the preview for next week. I believe MECCA knows what the Tejada family means to Kane and wants to protect Kane. Yeah, she wasn't worried about Brayden at all. I thought his attorney is James, but he's shorter than James. He kind of resembles James. All right. Any other predictions, y'all? I think I talked about everything. They literally brought out all the ghosts. They brought out Ray. They brought out Lakeisha. I was just like, okay, we didn't even need them. Because actually, they deserved it. In my opinion. You'll read the rest later, work in the morning. All right, Sonduras, have a great day at work. No, Effie wants Lauren out the picture. I think the trailer, Drew has a gun on MECCA. Drew don't have no ties to MECCA, so Drew could put MECCA down. Who do you think will teach Tariq how to fight? They say it might happen soon. Kane. Lynn Rose. No problem. Who would you have for a lawyer, Joe Proctor or Davis McClain? So to look at Davis McClain because Method Man, my God. But I would pick Joe. I really would pick Joe Proctor. I really wish he didn't have to die. I would pick Joe Proctor in a heartbeat. Even though Davis McClain isn't a bad lawyer, I just think that Joe, we have seen Joe do more. Joe was, to me, on it for the most part. Aside from his crackhead baby mama that was causing problems, Joe was on it. Both the new Dream Team. I see Drew take out MECCA is coming. It's going to have to be a very strategic way that it happens, because I don't think that Monet might could pull the trigger, but I don't think that he would let her do it, because I think he would see it coming from her. Lorenzo ain't gonna be able to do it. Kane ain't gonna be able to do it. Like, he would see that coming. Like, he would be able to do something about that. It would have to be like a Drew. Even though I wanna figure out how they let him live. Like, how does Mecca's character go on throughout the rest of the maybe another 2 seasons, like maybe at least another 1 season. Like, we only gonna get 1 season of Mecca after he didn't raise this so much. Like, he literally has helped the show elevate so much. I'm ready for that Effie versus Diana war. That's another reason. Diana, you need to learn how to fight, girl, because you about to have to fight for Tariq, in addition to fighting for your life, because you want to be out here with receipts and in everybody's business. And Diana can't fight, I fear. Diana's gonna get her ass whooped every time, I fear. Effie took her to protective services. Effie wants all of Reek's love interest out the picture. Effie wants Reek for herself. Once Effie finds out that Diana let Tariq be her first, I do think that Effie gonna get with Diana for real. Like, because she literally told her not to do it. She said that she wasn't going to do it. They had a little girlfriend moment. They was like, oh, we cool, we friends, we cool, they lie. And she completely went and did the other for no reason. Like, Diana also walked into that and set herself up. Effie the GOAT. She a real one. She real inconsistent. She real shifty. Until I figure out what's going on with her and Kane, I can't really get behind her no more. I was rooting for sis, but it's given she got a little something extra going on with Kane, and I don't like it. I'm glad Diana blew everything up. I respect her for it. I mean, it made for wonderful television, but I'm gonna need her to be able to protect herself now. Diana could kill Mecca to make the difference for the family. We haven't seen Diana kill anybody. You think she's gonna be able to kill a Navy SEAL? She can't even stop her mother from yoking her up in the bathroom. Or Effie might want to kill Kane herself. We still don't know who Effie's parents are. Yep. Joe wasn't money hungry, so that's great. But McClain OD'd the money, even though some of it's to help his brother. Yeah, I think that's also part of it too. Like, Davis is 100% in it for the money and the clout. And Joe actually cared about James. Like, he did his thing. Even Silva, well, I mean, he got all tangled up with Tasha. He was on the other side. But like, Davis, he, like, money don't buy loyalty. Proctor was loyal. So I think that's also why I would probably pick Proctor over Davis. I think Tariq low-key cared for Lauren the most. The fact that he talking to Effie constantly about Lauren is wild. I think that Tariq actually think that him and Effie are, like, supposedly doing this, not getting attached, and are actually friends, which is why he's talking to her about it. However, Effie has told you, like, it's a little bit too late for her. She falling, and this is about to be trouble. I honestly hate it. Like, I hate and love it. So it's great television to watch this whole love triangle play out, or love quad play out. But it is definitely dangerous, in my opinion, for Tariq. And it's like an extra problem that he don't need to have, because he keep want to stick his penis in these girls. And clearly it's causing problems. It causes problems because one of them is an informant. It causes another because she's the daughter of your connect. And then the other one is not to be trusted and could play you at any moment. And you keep divulging all this information to her. It's 4 a.m. here. You look and sound like it's 1 p.m. where you at. Good night, sis. Thanks for the combo. It's y'all. Good night. Sleep well. Have a wonderful Sunday. Thank you so much for joining. Hit that subscribe button on your way out. But no, y'all got me hyped. Like, the fact that y'all are up, I'm like, oh, I got energy now. I was so sleepy, but I had to get this off my chest because it was stirring around my mind. What I think happened to Lauren. I don't think that Lauren is dead. Some people in the chat were saying that Effie took her to protective custody. Effie might have taken her to a safe house or is hiding her. I don't know, but I don't think that she's dead. Diana's killing that wardrobe. Yes, Diana looks amazing. She shuts us down every single time. In one of the recent lives, C. Kemp said to look out for more of Effie's story in season 3. A lot of the mystery is supposed to be revealed, so all that's happening now is set up for that. That makes sense. Who do you think will win in the fight between Kane and Tommy? Tommy. But Kane would give him a couple, like, he would give him some go. But Tommy will win. As long as Tommy's not high. Effie, if Effie really likes Tariq that much, Diana will get her ass beat after Effie finds out about both of them. Exactly. But y'all, it is 4 a.m. on the East Coast. It is 1 a.m. here. I thank y'all so very much for joining me to talk about this. Get y'all last predictions in, y'all last comments off, get them jokes off. I'm going to read the last few, but then we're about to wrap this up. And then again, please do me a favor by liking this video. If you liked the conversation, if you enjoyed the content, subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss when I go live again or any of my other Power Book 2 videos and Power Book 4 Force, because I will be covering Power Book 4 Force as well. I thank y'all for kicking it with me in the middle of the night. Elizabeth, what's up? Hey Elizabeth, one of the members on my channel has been a member for a while. How are you? Yo, Tariq slipping again. Why he trusting Effie? I was trusting her too. I ain't even gonna hold you. I was like, yo, Effie came back and she got it together. Like, she good. She good. No, she not. Yes, I am from Baltimore. I'm from Northeast Baltimore. I went to Poly, and then I went to college in New Orleans, and I've been in and out of Baltimore since, and now I live in Los Angeles. But yes, I'm from Baltimore. I don't know, Kane and Tommy out here catching bodies, but yeah, I got my money on Tommy. You're welcome, Dante. Good night. Mecca must go, but he's so fine. He's so fine. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for kicking it with me. Sleep well where you are. If you're getting ready to go to work, be safe. Out here, we still in the panini press, so be safe. And I'm going to see y'all on my next live. Hit that subscribe.